How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel Tech with KG. So I'm going to go through the Tizen OneUI OS 25. So this is their 2025 OS. They are calling it Tizen OneUI. We're going to go through and see what's different this year. I'm not going to go through the whole entire Tizen operating system in this video. If you want to see that video, I might do one in the future. Just leave a comment. If you do want to see a whole entire Tizen breakdown to see exactly what you can get with your Samsung TVs. So I really just want to go through what is different, what looks different for 2025, because a lot of people are going to be curious. What did Samsung change with their 2025 TVs? So the first thing you'll notice is a couple of minor changes, like the app icons are going to look a little bit different. They're going to look more like what you would see on a phone. Similar to that, right? It's like this oval icon layout. What else is different? Well, when you go down to connected devices, you can see the connected devices tab right away. This is where you will see your Xbox or whatever's hooked up via HDMI, and this will be a good way to get in and out of that. You could get to Samsung TV Plus this way, as well as SmartThings. So this is just a way to get in and out of your connected devices. Here you can see this is a way to get to the new settings, and you will see how that works in just a second. You still have all your tabs here, but they have added the art tab for 2025 for the LCD TVs. You can see we're in a YouTube video here, and what you'll notice is that I am in the settings menu. And the settings menu has changed. This is what you're going to see when you click the gear icon. You're going to have the sound mode, the all settings, the brightness. You can also change your picture mode just by clicking through it right here. You see, if we go to the right here, you can get to multi-view, your Wi-Fi, your game mode, and your digital audio output. In the next tab, you'll see picture clarity, power and energy saving, color tone, support, and energy saving. You can also edit these and move them around however you like. When you go to the all settings menu, you are met with this new selection. And what's cool about this selection is that you have, your picture options here you can get in and out of, where you can go to the picture mode, or you can go to expert settings. And you can see that expert settings is pretty much the same as the old expert settings, except for it looks different. Most of these options are going to be the same. Obviously, HDR tone mapping is going to be grayed out because we are watching SDR in this video here. There's this new Color Booster Pro, which is going to be an improvement over the Color Booster last year, according to Samsung. You can go through that. It's going to boost your colors a little bit. So looking through this, you can also see that they added blue light reduction. This is new on Samsung TVs. I don't recall seeing this on other Samsung TVs. I think it might have been integrated some other way. This is definitely a new selection, and you can see you can toggle that on and off if you want to turn on the blue light reduction. A cool thing here is going to be, hey, like if you were looking at the shadow detail slider a lot, you're changing this a lot. Say this is something you always change. Just by toggling it, you can now have it activated in the shortcut menu. So this is new. You can see that these are your last access settings, and we can see shadow details up here. I was just in the blue light reduction. That's right there. And Color Booster Pro. And you can go through it, and it's pretty much your history of your settings, which is cool. You can also search for a setting that you're looking for. You can see I did a recent search of shadow detail, but I also could use my remote and do a voice search that way, and I could do brightness. You see brightness shows up on the results, and you can also see there's also another thing that has brightness in the name, which is going to be brightness optimization. So this could be really handy if you're looking for ways to change the brightness of your TV. So I think this is going to help a lot of users out to help you get in and out of things. So you have expert settings in regards to sound as well, just like you do with the picture. And so that's kind of the differences with the menu system. It's all going to be very similar options that we had before, but just going to be kind of laid out in a different style for you. So you can see that when you go to general and privacy, you can actually change the menu style, but it doesn't really change it that much, just makes it smaller. And you can change the transparency. So if you want to add a little bit less transparency, you can make it less transparent. I do have it on the full transparency because I don't really mind it. I think it looks kind of cool. All right, next I am going to activate the game mode so I can show you guys what that looks like. So hit the home button and go to connected devices. You can see that your Xbox is set up here. So you click your Xbox, and that's how you get to your source. Not great that there's not a dedicated input switch button still, but it is a little bit faster than it was in the past. I mean, I guess I'll take it, but it still is something where they have a dedicated AI button. This could have easily been like a dedicated source switch button, or when we hit the gear here, like maybe your sources were actually up here. So yeah, this is the game bar here. It's pretty much like the game bars of the past. Nothing new here really. It's just a different UI. I think one of the coolest things they added this year is definitely the shortcut options here. To get in and out of the stuff you just accessed is a nice feature, especially if you're somebody who constantly changes just one setting every time you're in different applications. Then I do think that's a good addition for a lot of people. For the most part though, 2025 TVs really is just kind of like a UI design, which I do appreciate. I really appreciate when companies go back and they change the way things look. I mean, because it's a new TV after all. It should look new, and it does, right? So this is definitely new, and it looks different from what the TVs in the past look like. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, going through the settings a little bit and kind of explaining what's different with the Samsung 2025 TVs as far as the menu and the UI goes. Another thing I want to mention is Vision AI, and I will probably have a separate video on that. A lot of the Vision AI stuff either isn't working with this TV right now, or it's just not ready to be launched yet, and I'll have to do a video once I get a more premium TV in so I can really give you guys the details on the Vision AI stuff. I'll have a full review of this TV in the near future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next one.